Hello friends, today I'll be giving you the top 10 movies that BET overplayed. Let's get straight to the list. At number 10, Three Strikes. We all remember this classic. Rob Douglas, played by Brian Hooks, just got released from prison for a crime that he didn't commit. Then, on his way home from jail, he and his ride gets pulled over by the police, and that's when his ride, JJ, played by DeAndre Bonds, tells Rob the car that they're driving in is a stolen car, and from then on, this movie just gets funnier and funnier. Movie rating 8.3. At number 9, House Party. House Party is about three friends, Kid, Play, and Bilal. Play, played by Christopher Martin, decides to throw the biggest party of the year while his parents are out of town. Next up, Kid, played by Christopher Reed, gets into a fight at school, and when the school calls his dad, Pops, played by the late great Robin Harris, his dad tells Kid he's on punishment and he ain't going to that damn party. But Kid sneaks out the house anyways, and that's when things get out of hand. Not to mention, this movie gave us one of the greatest dance scenes of all time. Movie rating 9.5. At number 8, Diary of a Mad Black Woman. Helen, played by Kimberly Elise, had been married to her husband Charles, played by Steve Harris, for over 18 years. Then out of the blue, Charles tells Helen he's leaving her for another woman and wants a divorce. And that's when Helen's grandmother, Medea, played by Tyler Perry, helps Helen destroy most of Charles's things and belongings. After that, Helen hits an all-time low, not knowing her blessing is right around the corner. Movie rating 8.1. At number 7, Holiday Heart. Holiday Heart is a sad movie that stars Alfre Woodard as Wanda, a single mother who's struggling with her drug addiction. Wanda's daughter Nikki, played by Jessica Quinn, meets a Christian man, Holiday, played by Vin Rames, who feels obligated to help Wanda overcome her drug addiction and to be the best father figure he can be for Nikki. Movie rating 7.9. At number 6, Poetic Justice. Poetic Justice is one of the huge fan favorites on the list. Justice, played by Janet Jackson, is a hairdresser by day and a poetry writer by night who is grieving the untimely death of her first love, decides to go on a road trip with her best friend Aisha, played by Regina King, and her boyfriend Chicago, played by Joe Torre, and Chicago's co-worker Lucky, played by Tupac Shakur. Poetic Justice is probably one of the most iconic road trip movies of all time. This movie can be considered an action, drama, romance, or a comedy movie. And with all that being said, I'll rate this movie a 9.6. At number 5, The Players Club. A lot of people don't know this fun fact, but The Players Club was written and directed by Ice Cube. Diana, aka Diamond, played by Lisa Ray, is a college student who is struggling to pay for her college tuition and apartment bills with her shoe saleswoman job. Meets two ladies, Ronnie, played by Crystal Wilson, and Trixie, played by Adele Givens, who convince Diamond she can make more money in one day at the Players Club than she can make in a whole month at the shoe store. Everything is going fine until Diamond's younger cousin Ebony starts working at the club. Movie rating 9.2. Is it just me, or does this dude play a sucker in every movie that he's in? Anyways, at number 4, White Chicks. White Chicks is about two FBI agent brothers who keep screwing up assignment after assignment, so as a punishment, their captain, played by Frankie Faison, sends Marcus and Kevin Copeland, played by Marlon and Shawn Wayans, to escort two sisters to the Hamptons, so that the other two FBI agents can tell them and keep the girls safe. But, as usual, the two screw up that assignment as well, by crashing the car and injuring the sisters, who then refuse to leave their hotel room. So, in fear of losing their job, the brothers decide to transform themselves into the sisters for the weekend. Movie rating 7.2. At number 3, my favorite movie on the list, Friday. Craig, played by Ice Cube, got fired for stealing boxes on his day off. So while he's lounging around on the front porch, his best friend Smokey, played by Chris Tucker, decides to get him high for the first time. And at that very second Craig puts the cannabis to his lips, everything goes downhill from there. If you've ever watched B.E.T. back in the 106 and Park days, you've probably seen this movie a billion times. Movie rating 10 out of 10. Coming in at number 2, Soul Plane. If you watched B.E.T. from 2004 to 2010, I'm pretty sure you know this movie word from word. Soul Plane is about a man, Nishan, played by Kevin Hart, who while attending a flight, Nishan's dog dies in a freak accident while in the plane's cargo area. Nishan files a lawsuit against the airline and gets a multi-million-dollar settlement. Despite his awful flight experience, Nishan decides to start his own airline, so no black man ever has to deal with a terrible flight experience again. Movie rating 8.3. And at number 1, if you haven't already guessed it, the most overplayed movie played by B.E.T, Baby Boy. Jody, played by Tyrese Gibson, is a 20-year-old mama's boy who doesn't want to leave the comfort of his mother's house and start his adult life. Jody, while trying to figure out what he wants to do with his life, ends up getting into a lot of mayhem and entanglements, which leaves his girlfriend Yvette, played by Taraji P. Henson, in an up and down mood throughout the movie. So, does Jody ever get it together and step up to the plate and be a man? Only the classic B.E.T watchers know the answer. Movie rating 8.4. So, what do you think is the most overplayed movies by B.E.T? Leave your list in the comments below, and if you like this video and want to see more like it, please like and subscribe. As always, it's your favorite neighborhood movie critic. Thank you for tuning in, and see you next time.